This is exciting. We're doing a live stream. This is the first live stream I did in quite some time. I am not in my normal setting. I don't have my desk set up because, well, it's a lot of reasons why. One reason being I am selling my actual home. I'm getting out of here, so we got to do the live streams in the living room. So yeah, so if it looks like kind of like a talk show, it's because my living room. I'm in my living room live streaming. So yeah. Anyway, it's a new software that I'm trying out. I want to see if it works. Supposed to live stream on both Twitch and on YouTube. Like I said in the titles and in the descriptions, I think I want to live stream AEW Collision. Hopefully Collision's on. Should be on today. Hold on, what the hell is this saying? Failed to load status and statistics. Please check your broadcast on each platform. So yeah, I'm trying this new software out. Trying this new setup. See how this is. Alright, let's see if AEW's on. Man, I could not help but be excited about live streaming. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. Yeah, AEW's on. Let's go. All right. All right. Old ass Dustin Rhodes coming out. The new TNT champion. The natural Dustin Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen. You know, not for nothing, Dustin, man, he looked great for his age, yo. He's really wrestling. He can put on some long matches with some of these younger cats. I'm not really against him getting the strap. He's never won anything major in the company. He's been in the company damn near for the beginning. So putting the strap on him for a little bit until Kyle Fletcher eventually takes it off of him.
Thank you.
They saying he deserves it.
Dad,
Uh-oh.
I wish you were here with me right now.
Invoking the name of the great American Dream himself, Dusty Rhodes. Let's go. That was a young boy.
And my dad would say, get your ass up, and he would say, keep stepping.
Keep stepping, motherfucker. Keep stepping.
More than one time.
More than one time?
Girlfriend wouldn't talk to me. I would remember, keep stepping.
Keep stepping. One time.
Your boss, you don't like, you despise because you don't feel like you're giving ample opportunities. What do?
Keep stepping.
Amen.
Amen.
And you're falling a little short. What do?
And the choir said, we keep stepping.
It is not just a motto, it's something that I live with every single day.
I live with this every single day. My life. It's my life.
Hope is something I've always had because of him.
Y'all don't mind if I rolled up a little something. Well, it's already rolled. It's about to get real animated on this bitch.
37 years of falling down, picking myself up, keep stepping, ripping, tearing, clawing my way through this business, all for the love and the passion of it.
That's right.
And as many of you know, then hitting rock bottom.
Rock bottom.
When I'm thinking everything is over, do I have it in me anymore?
Do I have it in me anymore?
Can I do this?
Who's going to interrupt him? We all know he's going to be interrupted. I'm assuming Kyle Fletcher is going to interrupt him.
Is told myself I'm not good enough.
Oh, Dusty Jr.
7 years. A lot of falling down, guys. A lot of failure.
Boy, he is preaching the gospel right now.
It's what keeps me going every single day.
Goddamn right.
And for the first time in 30 years, I've been waiting to say this. I am now the face of TNT.
Oh,
I'm
snacks.
your new TNT champion.
You are the new champ for now. That is an accurate statement, sir.
I promise week in and week out to give my all, to give my damnedest, because I want to be a fighting champion.
All right now. All right now. Let's slow down there.
Dad,
Mom and dad.
I'm stepping just for you.
That's beautiful. All right, Kyle. Or someone. Yeah, there it is. You know it's going to get disrespectful. You got to open the show with some love, and then you got to be disrespectful after that. You know how it goes. You come in with love, and then you right over the top with a little hate. And here we got a lot of hate with Don Callis coming out. Kyle, man, he been wearing the hell out of that pink. It's like blush pink.
Making stars and champions is not one of them. That is why Callis so unhappy, I'm sure.
Yo, Don Callis theme music is Sith Lord music.
Kyle Fletcher has something important to say.
You shut your mouth, Don. Shut your mouth.
You know, Dustin, it's a really, really touching story. The only issue I have with it is that it's a gigantic load of crap.
It's a gigantic load of crap. That's what Kyle Fletcher just told Dustin. Like, yo, bruh,
See, this
we don't believe
celebration
you.
tonight was supposed to be mine.
It's mine.
That big moment this past Saturday
All mine.
crafted for
Me.
I earned a one-on-one opportunity for that championship. And congratulations, you weaseled your way in and took advantage of an opportunity. So for that,
You weaseled your way in, Dustin.
you.
Fletcher coming out being disrespectful early.
All you have done, Dustin, is signed your own death certificate. Because I will not rest until I have taken
Yeah.
everything from you.
Damn.
And you might have that right now, but there is no doubt about it. That TNT championship still belongs to me.
Okay.
All right.
Let me
All
get
right.
this straight. First of
He
all,
ain't
I
playing.
know what kind of athlete you are, Kyle Fletcher.
You damn right. He a super athlete.
When you came into here, you're impressive.
Yeah, he's very impressive. Don't kiss his ass either.
So all the respect goes to you.
Respectfully.
But failure after failure has come to me. I've lost more chances at this TNT title. First with Lance Archer. Then Sammy Guevara. I've fallen short. I fell short with Christian.
Sammy Guevara.
And then
Christian.
most importantly, I
He
fell
name
short
dropping.
against the late, great Brody Lee. All you
Rest in peace, Brody.
week in and week out is complain.
Brody was good, man. Brody was good. And they was just scratching the surface with Brody before he got sick. Yeah, they had something going. And you gotta give his brother credit, Cody. Cody put over Brody in that first encounter when he first won the championship, and it made Brody a legit competitor. It made Brody legit and overall, as far as the main guy is concerned. So shout out to Cody for that. And he told Cody, thank you, because he knew the significance of it. But yeah,
No, please.
back to this shit.
Just please step to the side and let me talk to Dustin. Please, for me, please take a step back. step back. Kyle, I know you're only 25 years old, but this is a great man. Dustin Rhodes, in my opinion, is a legend. Dustin, you and I have known each other since 1997. We even rode the highways together.
Shit, Dustin might be he might be just as old as Don Callis. That's how old Dustin is. I was watching Dustin when I was a kid in the early WCW days, 93, 94, 92, when he was coming up. He had the cowboy boots on and everything. He had the same attire as his father, Dusty. They was pushing him like that in WCW. He was a main guy they was trying to push, So
See it in your face when you talked about winning that title. My God, Dustin, you're on top of the world. And that's great. But I want to know.
I hate those what chants. They need to bury those what chants. I think Steve Austin probably hates the what chants at this point.
Who's there to mop up the tears?
I wish that was one chant I wished was never got over is the what chants.
Hold a place in the Don Callis family for you. You know I don't take that lightly. Because Dustin, I really want to listen to these people.
Don Callis is a good heel, y'all.
I want you to really
He got
think about
natural
this.
heat.
Because when you lose that belt, I mean, let's face it, a place in the Don Callis family for you is much better than being the third wheel in that dysfunctional Rhodes family.
Whoa. Whoa. Don Callis, he was going to be disrespectful. Get out of there, Kyle. Kyle looked like he got the old bedazzled belts from the 90s, the jelly belts. They use like plastic pink belts. That's what he looked like he got. He looks like a 90s raver. I'm trying to think of this movie. I can't think of it at the top of my head, but Kyle Fletcher kind of reminds me of a 90s rave movie. All right, so they open the show. All right, now they're going to a conglomeration package. I don't hate this. It's good to do a package like this because these are pretty much the Collision Cowboys. These are the people that usually on Collision. Willow Nightingale, Jay Briscoe, and Chris Statlander, and all of these people. Hologram is in the conglomeration. So, it's a cutesy little group of friends that got together and they put a nice little tagline on the top of it. Damn, they getting right to the action. Yeah, Ricochet coming out. They got Ricochet coming out. Yo, people talk what they want to say what they want to say about Ricochet and what he was in WWE. It's safe to say that Ricochet died the moment he left in that ambulance. Thanks to who got him out? Who wrote him off TV? I think it was oh god damn it, Braun. It was either Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed that wrote him off. I can't remember who it was, but he rode off of WWE TV in an ambulance, and now this is what he has come and turned into, yo. You got to give him credit. He reinvented his whole career. He's made himself way more interested than he's ever been. And that's saying a lot. And he hasn't even gotten his. Samantha hasn't even showed up yet. Because you know she coming soon. Okay, so now he going against AR Fox. Yeah, you heard right. AR Fox, shout out to AR Fox. Because of all places he could have put where he's from, where he came from, you know, wrestlers can fudge wherever they came from. This dude right here, shout out to him. He always announces where he came from. Asonia, Connecticut. Who would have thunk it? And if you know about Asonia, man, I'm surprised. I gotta interview him. If he's really from Connecticut and Asonia, it ain't shit to do in Asonia. There's trees and stuff out there, so he must have been swinging off of trees and shit, and jumping off of roofs because it ain't nothing else to do in Asonia. Hell, it might be a. I ain't gonna say. I thought I was gonna say. I was gonna say. I was gonna say something crazy about Asonia, but shout out, shout, shout out to the people of Asonia, and shout out to AR Fox because apparently he's from Asonia, Connecticut as well. Now, for all you fans of wrestling and know a little bit about Ricochet and AR Fox, Ricochet, they've been wrestling each other all the way since Lucha Underground. And you're probably saying, wait, Ricochet wasn't a Lucha Underground. Yeah, he was. He was Prince Puma. Yeah. Ricochet had a mask on. And he was the top guy and one of the top guys in Lucha Underground. So, you know, Ricochet has always been good, man. He just couldn't talk worth a damn on the microphone, and he seems to have fixed all those issues. AEW has, you know, has allowed him to grow into the all-around performer he always imagined being. Oh, damn. AR Fox is nice though, man. He's a nice mid to lower card guy that's going to put on a solid match with any top guy. And you need those guys. Shit, you know, here come the embassy. Or the Gates of Agony. That's Ricochet crew now. Gates of Agony, the tag team. Oh. Oh, AR Fox gonna do something crazy. Oh. You better stop talking shit to the Gates of Agony before they take care of some business. God damn. Two. Yes, man. Thanks for, let me check in to see if there's anybody. Okay, we got somebody in joining us while we're doing this AEW live stream. Again, we're doing an AEW live stream. It's a Saturday. Why not, right? Let's bullshit around. Let's do some professional wrestling talk. Let's do some Jeffrey Epstein talk after the show. After the show, it's gonna get a little candid, a little more candid, if I would say. But thanks for showing up. We watching this, and we about to have a good time tonight. I got a shit ton of weed and a lot to talk about. All right, let's go, AR. I like Collision, man, because I will say this. I like Collision because it's turned into a show where a lot of guys who normally can't get on Dynamite, they can't get that time on Dynamite, the main show. They're going on commercial. All right, they on commercial. They on commercial now. Let's pause that shit. I don't want to hear these commercials. But anyway, yeah. So the thing that's cool about Collision, man, is, a lot of the guys and gals who don't get normal time on the show when it comes to Dynamite, they get more than enough time on Collision because Collision don't get as many views as Dynamite. Obviously, it's Saturday, and now WWE is doing a shit ton of their PLEs on Saturday, so it's intentional to siphon away more of the dwindling viewers that they've already gotten on Collision. But man, I remember even in the old Punk days when CM Punk was still with the company, Collision was rivaling Dynamite, man. It was like that first month of Collision was solid programming, yo. Like Punk was like booking the show damn near, and he had only guys on there who could wrestle and talk. So he had Jay White. That's how Jay White and the Bullet Club, the originals with Juice Robinson, and that's how they started to really get over. Because Switchblade was already there for a little bit, and he was kind of dwindling around, and Tony Khan didn't really know what to do with him. And then when Punk got his hands on him, and they started to do all these nice little matches, it was a nice rub for him to shine a lot more, and Juice shined as well, and Ricky Starks. Some of the best work Ricky did for that company in AEW was under Punk in Collision. He had his best matches on Collision with Punk and Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. So all of that came from the early days of Collision. A lot of people don't know now that years have gone by that Ricky Starks is the first annual Owen Cup winner. Tony Khan does the tournament every year. I wonder if he's going to acknowledge the fact that now Ricky Saints, formerly Ricky Starks, is the first annual winner. And then who did he beat in the finals? He beat CM Punk. So CM Punk believed in Ricky Starks enough, Ricky Saints, enough to put him over, to book Ricky to win over him, or in conjunction with Tony Khan. So yeah, those were the good old days. Here we are, we're back. More AR Fox and Ricochet.
As Ricochet and AR Fox going one-on-one. Of course, as you can see in the bottom of your screen there momentarily, we saw the gates of agony, the two thugs of Ricochet, if you will, who will be involved in a 200.
This dude, how y'all feel in the background? This is I should have did more. Honestly, I should have did more videos here. I should have did more videos and live streams in this room because it's such a nice setup, especially on camera. It's a nice setup. I don't know. It's just pure laziness on my part because this is a nice setup. It looks really good on camera. I like it. Y'all can always tell me what y'all think. And it's not a fake background, by the way. This is not a fake background. These are real pillows. Real pillows, yo. This ain't that fake green screen shit. All right? This ain't that green screen shit right here. This is real background, y'all. Let me stop. All right. AR Fox. Nice little stomp. Backside in the ring. Ricochet struggling right now. Who the hell else is on? Oh! It's a nice little senton. He had a little hang time with it. It was like a teardrop senton. AR Fox is an innovator, though. Look at this. This is a nice... Who is on commentary? Who the hell? Who the hell is that on commentary with Tony Schiavone and Nigel McGuinness? Did they announce the announcers? Who is that? Don't tell me that's fucking Cole Cabana. If they got Cole Cabana, I was just talking about CM Punk. And if they got Cole Cabana on commentary on Collision, which was supposed to be, conceptualized as a show for Punk, that would be Interesting. Oh, nice move by Ricochet. Oh, two.
Showing the resilience that has earned him
Ah, damn.
all that money over the last 6 months. Moment of frustration, but Ricochet calming himself down.
That money might not have gone into his bank account, or we can't see it right now, but we can see it in his heart. You are right, Colt Cabana.
That is Colt Cabana. Yo. Oh shit. Tony Khan, come on. Colt Cabana on Collision. Come on. I like it. The messy part of me kind of likes it. I ain't gonna front. It's gonna get some people talking on the internet. Having Colt Cabana on Collision doing commentary. I kind of like it though. Ooh, what the fuck was that? Yo, he did a swing and destroyer. He swung from outside the ring, inside the ring from a dangling Ricochet into a destroyer. Now that's innovative. It's not just your regular destroyer that you're seeing every Monday night. This is some new shit. Okay, here comes the shenanigans with the Gates of Agony. All right. It distracted AR Fox, gave enough time to Ricochet to recover.
I agree with that. Not much behind those chops, but he's still trying. Well, he stopped the momentum, and that's what he wanted to do.
What made Tony Khan put Colt Cabana on commentary?
Ricochet's not a liar, fellas. He's as good as he says he is.
I can't wait to hear the theories. And Ricochet's really doing a lot for AR Fox. That's you could tell when wrestlers really fuck with each other is when the guy that's not as over as the other guy. Oh, spirit gun. Night night. What I was getting ready to say is you could tell when wrestlers fuck with each other is when the guy who is way more over as a star. I don't know what that was. They did that all weird. Shit made me think that they was gonna attack Ricochet for a minute. Gates of Agony, the way they threw out AR Fox and rushed back to Ricochet. Anyway, I'm distracted. I'm sorry. I'm high. Forgive me, please. But anyway, what I was saying was, you could tell when wrestlers fuck with each other is when the guy who is supremely over allows the guy who is not as over, not in the littlest a bit over, they let them get in some shit. They let them get their shit in. So that's good to see sometimes. All right, they showing the highlights from the All In main event and from the main event of Dynamite. The Death Riders and Moxley and why is Colt Cabana there? I don't understand it. Oh, okay. All right, okay. I forgot they're doing a residency in Chicago. This is where they're filming their shows for the next couple of weeks. Uh-oh! Here comes Marina! Oh, shit! Why is she choking? Yep. They got to get Colt ass up out of there. Oh! Moxley attacking Colt. Okay, so Colt Cabana's there. Oh, damn. Colt got color. Hey, Colt trying to get himself on TV. But anyway, Colt Cabana's from Chicago. I hadn't even thought about it. And now the Death Riders are attacking him. Who bladed him? Did he have a blade just sitting, waiting for this angle?
We just give the people what they want. Gosh, I've never seen him so furious. Nobody is
He said, I thought this is what y'all like, Chicago. We're just giving y'all what y'all want. And now they gonna proceed to continue to beat the shit out of Cole Cabana. Uh-oh. Okay. So Hanger is a big friend of Cole Cabana. So now Moxley is saying, you know what? I'm sending not just Chicago a message. I'm sending you a message, cowboy. All right. We don't want to hear diabetes commercials. All right. So that was a nice little Death Riders appearance. They beat the shit out of Cole Cabana, and I was just trying to figure out why is he sitting there? Like, what is the purpose? And then when I started to think it was just because of the Chicago thing, here comes the Death Riders. All right, so that's a good angle. So apparently, hopefully Moxley is at the end of his beef with Hangman, so Hangman can move on. Because, man, we don't want Moxley to have a belt for a little bit. Not a little bit, for a while. So I found it interesting that they used Cole Cabana in general, being that the other hometown hero, CM Punk, who I mentioned earlier, is from there, of course, and the ties that he has with Collision, the show, because Collision was partly a conception of featuring him as the main star. So yeah, man, like this is good stuff. I want to see how they follow this up. I don't even know who's supposed to be headlining the show, but so far so good. This is pretty much what Collision is doing every Saturday. They having some solid people. Uh, they having some solid cats perform on Saturdays, like AR Fox and people like that. Um, Briscoe and Willow Nightingale, people who can actually wrestle and they just don't get enough TV time because the other stars, like the Moxleys and Death Riders of the world, get the TV time. Shit, it's only but so much you can fit in a 2-hour slot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is pretty solid. What y'all think about some wrestling stuff, man? Be free to throw some comments in the goddamn box, man. I don't know if I can see them right now though. I'm trying to figure out this little software thing. Hold up. Okay, there's a chat box. Can I control this? Okay, 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 okay. All right. No, the YouTube chat box not working, but the Twitch one is. Can I comment on? Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try to post a comment in this chat and see if it works. Let's see if goes to both YouTube and to Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm doing this live stream because it's Saturday. I want to pop out like Kendrick and just say hello to my peoples. Show y'all, hey man, I'm still around. I'm just doing some shit for the time being. But yeah,
We are trying to get an update on the
we
condition
back.
of Colt Cabana. Apologies to the fans who had to witness that. Chris
Let me try to work this little chat box. See if it works.
Gauntlet at All In. You were the Hardly Four-Way on Dynamite. Unfortunately, you were not successful in either of those, and you still seem to be consumed with Willow Nightingale. Well, let's see. If you were watching, Willow was my opponent in those matches. And yes, we were former friends, but are you saying you want her to hit me and then I don't hit her back? Because that seems a little unfair. But none of that matters because I am a wrestler and that is what I do. I am strong, I am tough.
You tell him, Chris.
Chris, but champions bounce back. I don't know
I love how the Death Riders keep fucking with Statlander. Like, just fucking with her mind. Just random acts of kindness.
And once again, Wheeler Yuta having something to say, very bizarre, to Chris Statlander. All right, let's go back to the ring.
Zeke, leave the microphone alone, man. I'm trying to record here, buddy. All right? If you want to come on camera, you're going to have to get in the background. All right? You got to get in the background. I'm the lead singer of this goddamn band, all right? You supporting sound, all right? You the supporter, okay? I'm lead singer. Anyway, Megan Bain coming out. She's dating Joey Janela of GCW. Just for those of y'all who, I'm just dropping the gossip too. I think a lot of people don't talk about the gossip enough, or just the overall. She got like America colors on. Megan Bain is solid, man. Again, watching a lot of GCW shows last year, she was definitely wrestling the dudes and putting work in. Wow. They gonna give us Tay Mello? Oh wait, Ty Mello. Tay Mello. Okay, we getting Tay Mello against Megan Bain? This should be solid. This should be solid. They gonna be hitting each other too. There's gonna be some potatoes in this match. Ty Mello. I feel like there's gonna be some shenanigans. Megan Ford is probably gonna come out. Here they go.
Olympic level black black belt judoka. Unable to use that thus far in the match. Yeah, once you get sandwiched in the corner, Nigel, you're right. Not much you can do about that, except try to move out of the way.
Yo, she's got good strikes. Megan eating them. She's trying. She's clubbing away. Megan pushed her off from the corner. It's a bad rollover. There goes a clothesline. Megan is solid, yo. Because, again, like I was trying to say previously, yo, Megan Bain been wrestling dudes for like a year in GCW and other independent promotions. So I'm talking about wrestling, bleeding with the guys. So she's seasoned. At some point, Tony Khan is going to have to put one of them belts on her because she's just too good to not carry any kind of gold. She needs to go on a dominant run with a title. If it's not the main strap, it's going to have to be that TBS title. I forgot Ty Mello has so many different types of her style of wrestling. She's been away for 2 years because of the baby her and Sammy Guevara had. And she got a lot of her style is a lot of striking, obviously, because of the, oh shit, look at Bane. Float over. Bane could just wrestle. She calling the match. Ty Mello don't know what the hell to do. Megan's telling her what to do. Look at this. She's strong, yo. I like how it came out where she didn't get her all the way up, but got her up enough to drop her. Because it looked realistic. Like, yo, that was just a real deadlift. Because sometimes you deadlift somebody, you can't do it perfectly. You just do it enough. Oh! That could have been bad. Nope. Caught her. Fall away slam. Oh! All right, we're going on another commercial break. While they talk, for Ty Mello and Megan Bain continues to get it on. But yeah, yo, it's a solid. Yeah, listen, Megan Bain is pretty solid. Uh, as far as let's see if it's going on with the software. Let's see what's going on with the software in the chat. Like I said, I'm trying this new software out for the first time too, so it's multi reasons of as to why I'm doing this live stream because I want to try out this new software as well and see how it works with how it integrates with all these different platforms. Welcome to live chat. Okay, so I think it is working for. Oh, they want me to re-sign in. That's why the thing is acting up. Let me do this again. I always need me to sign in for something. Hold on. Actually, no. Let me get out of that. Forget that. I'm not doing that. I'm not signing in, damn it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this little chat box is acting up. But I see stuff every now and then. Oh, I gotta sign in again. Don't you hate when you gotta keep signing into stuff? Like, you be like, yo, I already signed in, B. Why I gotta sign in again? Like, I get the security part, but damn. At some point, it's like, bro, glitching is glitching. Let me see here. Let's see here. So yeah, man, they're on a commercial break. I love to hear any opinions about any real professional wrestling at this point, man. Professional wrestling has become an economy unto itself when it comes to all of these different platforms. Everybody has a fucking show when it comes to professional wrestling now. I've been watching this since I was a kid. I'm talking 30 years, 30 plus years, 35 years, like of watching wrestling. And it was a time where this wasn't as cool. Now it's cool because I think people understand how much business it can draw finally. It's like people finally understand, oh wow, this form of entertainment is a big money draw. Like, yeah, dog, no shit. People love the entertainment. All right, we're back to the match. Megan Bain carrying the match. I just hope nobody gets hurt because Ty Mello is looking kind of rusty. This is her first basically her first main singles match since she came back. It's been all tag teams. So you got to work that cardio in. And what better way to do that with Megan Bain? Pump kick. Oh shit, the Megasis rose up from the dead. Chat. I'm mad my drops don't work. Let me see if my drop work. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. I don't think so. Oh God. Oh, so Hangman's gonna beat the shit out of Wheeler. They're gonna try to jump him.
Can't have the full execution, and this is the reason why.
Megan Bain is a freak. Megan Bain is a freak of nature.
Fairly weakened by the guillotine, even though not fully executed.
I tell you, man, these young whippersnappers got something, man, with this streaming shit. I listen, man.
Hoisting up Tom Mello. On the shoulder, Mello escaped. Rolls her up, but cannot hook in. And
Ty Mello getting her shit in.
running knee and caught. The mega scissors, you can see, trying to shake the cobwebs out.
This is ridiculous.
Ty Mello. Oh my gosh. But can Ty Mello make a cover? Quickly, she gets there.
Trying to sign in so I can use the group chat.
Attention to detail there.
What is going on here? God damn it, Red Sox down 3-0 to the Cubs again. We better not open up the season in a losing streak. I'm going to be pissed off. Use your password key. No, enter the password. There we go. This doesn't paste anymore. Ty Mello still getting in some offense. Asking too many verification questions here. Yes. All right. I think I should be signed in so I can see my YouTube group chat. Yep. Here we go. Let's go. Top fans. Here we go. Yeah, it's over. Oh, so that's Bane's new move now? She doing a running Liger bomb as her move? They probably said, hey, you can't do the F5 anymore. Brock is coming back. You need a new move. She was doing the F5. What happened to that?
We continue here on Collision. Let's take a look at Skyflight. I came back 2 weeks ago, and since then,
Okay, Scorpio.
I've been looking for a fight, any kind of challenge, one-on-one.
I'm happy to see you back too. You're always one of my favorites.
Oh, look at Don. Yo, Don Callis. Yo, how many motherfuckers is Don Callis trying to get in his group? Seriously. He's putting a lot, like, he trying to make the NWO or some shit?
None of the Skyflight team is looking for extra representation, but what we are looking for is
God damn. Now, Tenosuke Takeshita is going to be out for a little bit, so maybe he can fit somebody else in the group.
this all covered. Yeah, I'm covered. I think that's great. Well, you know what? Maybe one day take you up on it. I love it. Good stuff. Yeah. Scorpio, good to see you, buddy.
Boys, that's our first fight. We're in for one, but I know we're ready.
Don Callis.
Light 'em
crying
up.
out loud. Skyflight hopefully having nothing to do with them in fans. DraftKings Sportsbook is an official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code AEW.
I can't believe AEW is on DraftKings making that money. Why not? Everybody else is gambling, right? And getting in Another commercial.
Jeff Francoeur from MLB on TBS here.
Another fucking commercial. Yeah, man. Let's see. How's the chat going? See if it's still connected. Like I said, man, this is live. You can ask questions, any kind of questions, really, man. I'm trying to have a good time tonight. This is an informal live stream. I didn't announce shit. This is just me shooting the shit, kicking back, relaxing, watching some professional wrestling on a Saturday night, and talking about some topics. Some topics that I've been kind of paying attention to over the course of the last few days. You know, a lot of topical things to talk about. A lot of things that I wanted to get off my chest and talk about. But more importantly, just have a good time on a Saturday, chill out, let you in on into my living room, literally my living room. Like I said earlier, this shit ain't a green screen. Like, this is real shit, real pillows. So yeah. Just having a Saturday morning or a Saturday. I said Saturday morning. Having a Saturday type of day, chilling. Now, I will say this: there's nearly not enough entertainment on Saturdays. That's one thing that I noticed with Saturdays. Like when I grew up, you know, I'm a certain age, of course, but when we grew up, we had a bunch of shit. We had Saturday morning cartoons. We had that shit went all the way from 9 to 12 o'clock. You had other things. You had Saturday morning wrestling. You had you had all these things, and now Saturdays is just a wasteland of just you know reruns and bullshit. I don't get it. Like you know, just being real, I think is a huge opportunity for content creators who want to do something on Saturdays. Why everybody else? I'm gonna tell you, I'm speaking out loud, thinking out loud, but I'm telling you, Saturday is a hell of an opportunity. Why everybody else out shaking ass, you can be in the house making cash. And I tell you, this is the type of day that I would definitely push for, and what I will be pushing for. So know that Saturdays is gonna have some content coming because why the fuck not? Somebody needs to fill that spot. Not everybody is out partying, shaking their ass. You know what I'm saying? There's people who like to sit in and build for the week to come. And I start my weeks on Sunday. Sundays is the start of the week, not Monday.
The bowling contest is scheduled for one ball with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by MXM Collection and Johnny TV.
Hell yeah, MXM Collection. Let's go. Look at my niggas right here.
That's quite an entrance. But her opponent is standing by. Let's hear from Alex Windsor.
They levitated her all the way to the ring. All right now, Alex Windsor. This is Will Ospreay's girlfriend.
And because of that, Tony Khan made the call. I became all elite, and tonight I officially make my Collision debut. And soon after that, the name on everyone's lips will be Alex Windsor.
Alex Windsor. She got a mad personality though. She thick though. Shit, she thick. It's like I can see why Will Ospreay like her though. She got some Will Ospreay in her as far as her personality is concerned. Real extroverted as she seems. Funny. Oh shit.
They're vagrants that they're still under development. They're being tested out on the cutest animals known to man.
I like that they got MX Collection out there on TV because them motherfuckers is funny. They need to be on TV more often. 'Cause they funny. I thought they was funny. They gimmick was pretty good in at WWE as well.
As we heard, talking about Global Wars Australia and the match against Athena, the forever Ring of Honor Women's Champion, who of course won the Casino Gauntlet match at All In and has that title opportunity.
Put in that. Listen, Tony Storm is red hot, but if Tony Storm do lose to anybody, I would not be opposed to her losing to Athena. Athena needs to be pushed more. She needs to have the push that a lot of other main stars get. And I ain't talking about just Ring of Honor, where she's behind a fucking paywall. You know, if anything, hell, put her on Collision. Give her, now that she's going after Tony Storm, you're gonna have to make a decision. You're gonna have to make a decision. Because the thing is this. Everybody talked about Tony Storm I'm talking over this match, by the way, because nobody really gives a shit about this match. Taya Valkyrie versus uh, Alex Windsor. You know Alex Windsor's going to win this match. This is her debut match, essentially, as a new AEW roster member. But, as I was saying before, yo, you can't give up those opportunities. You just can't. Two kick out. But yeah, man, like you running. Oh, what I meant to say was, you running into an issue. Everybody was talking shit about Mercedes Moné. Let me pause this. Let me mute this down. Everybody was talking about Toni Storm. Talking about Mercedes Moné and how she's overbooked and how it's jeopardizing the locker room or jeopardizing the program and the product. And, those are just haters, by the way. And I defended her in some videos that I've already created and content I've already created on my channel. But, like, the same issues that people said that Mercedes would run into if she beat Toni Storm is the same issues Toni Storm should run into now that she beat Mercedes Moné. She's already beat Megan Bayne. Who's left? Athena. So now, granted, Mercedes beat Athena. She did it in a shady way, like the roll up when she grabbed the tights, and the announcers even missed that somehow. But other than that, Athena has to kind of win and beat Toni. Even if Toni wins it back from Athena eventually, it would make sense because, somebody's got to beat these two women in order for everyone to get the proper shine they need to get. Oh, shit, it's Mina. Is this Mina? Oh, it's Athena. Let's go. That's right. It's Athena time. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. Athena Elite Wrestling. Tonti.
You guys like about Tonti, it's that idiotic, mediocre pose. The no, darling, no, get down from there.
Oh, here's Toni. God damn, I was just talking about Athena and Toni Storm, and here they show right up. It's almost like my second brain has booked the show. Toni is over, though. Hell nah. Not in Chicago.
Gets down on her knees and begs me like the dirty, disease-ridden whore she is. Maybe, just maybe.
Look.
All right, fine. Don't sign the bloody contract. But why don't you still come down here so I can shine my shoe on your sphincter? How about that?
You know what? Hold on.
Toni Storm.
Playing that game because this Wednesday on Dynamite, you have to go through my minion Billy Starks. And
this is good to put Billy Starks in this light too, because she's a young star. Shit, Billy's 20, 21.
Circling you like a shark.
Ah, yes, Billy. I love Billy. And when she reaches puberty, she's going to be an excellent wrestler, darling.
Tony's got this character down to a science.
She can have a title shot as well. seeing as you're not coming here, then how about a...
Timeless Tony Storm making haste. She's going to go. She's going to go up to the balcony in the air again.
No. Catch me if you can, Big.
Oh, and there goes Athena. This is looking theatrical.
Athena take it off.
From the balcony, her favorite perch. Listen to the fans, they love.
This is a good venue, though. I like this little venue that they got. It's like a weird, yeah, it's a ballroom.
Storm and Billy Starks during Shortwave on TBS.
It's funny how she ran up there too. She was able to get up there quickly too.
Anthony Bowens, unfortunately, things did not go your way.
There goes Anthony Bowens,
Past Saturday at
the
all.
5'2" player.
No, Lexi. No, I have not. And that's...
Well, today's your lucky day.
Here comes Billy.
Start talking.
I'd like to. Because you and I have not been on the same page at all, and it's really, really starting to affect my career.
You know what's affecting your career? Is this right here. This obsession over Max. What do you say we stop? You're the 5-tool player. You're the pride of professional wrestling. We just need to get on the same page again.
That's where you're mistaken, because
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
obsessed with Max. I'm obsessed with the fact that you're...
Anthony Bowens got to get on some kind of page. He's a star. He's a potential star, but I don't know. He ain't been hitting. Pause.
Your head is half the time. Half the time you want me there. Half the time you want
What
me
is the fixation with having Billy Gunn on TV all the time?
Yes, it is, but
Like,
fix this.
you shouldn't have to have Billy Gunn on TV all the time. Now, granted, he ain't been on TV as often, but do we need to have Billy Gunn on TV today? No. Shit, put his kids on, put his boys on TV more. Put the guns on more. Shit, you got Billy on TV, put the guns on TV. How about that? Shit, Billy done had enough TV time. Jeez. It ain't Billy's fault. He ain't booking the show. Hey, here these guys go. Big Bill and Brian Keefe making an appearance on TV. About time. They have escaped the Jericho vortex. Talk about being stuck in a vortex. These dudes' characters and their progression and their storylines has been held up because Jericho's been on a sabbatical. He went off to his tour. He's been back from a tour. Apparently he's ready to come back. Tony just hasn't. Maybe he's going to come back tonight. Yeah, maybe he's going to come back tonight, actually. I didn't think about it. Ah, these fucking guys. They ain't gonna stop wearing these they ain't got they ain't got them stupid ass jackets on today. Crew ain't got them dumbass jackets on tonight. I'm just glad to see Big Bill and Keith Bad Apple on TV, man. I feel bad for them that they gotta wait for Jericho or they underneath the whole Jericho thing, because that Big Bill need to be pushed. You got a 7-foot monster that you could be pushing to the as a main card guy, and you got him in this bullshit limbo with Jericho and the learning tree and in tag team. Why is he still in tag team? He should be a main star. This is frustrating. What is this, a 4-way match? I like the fact that I didn't even look at the card before I came on this live stream. I came into this not like a person that makes money off of this. I came into this like a fan, just straight new. Like, hey, I don't know who the hell is supposed to show up on the show. Sometimes I like to do that. Sometimes I don't like to just look at the card. Sometimes I just want to come in and just be surprised. Hey, here we go. Speaking of the guns, the guns and the juice. Something's changed with Juice Robinson's character though, because he cut his beard off, but he's not as wild acting as he was. He's a lot more calmer. I wonder if that's a part of his new characters, or is that something coming down the road? Because he's a lot different. It's not just the beard. He's acting different too. To me, at least. Yeah, like even that. He's usually when he's throwing his guns up, he's making all these crazy faces and saying crazy stuff. He's not doing any of that anymore. Just a thought. Just a thought. Could be nothing, but I noticed it even when he came back. All right, I was just talking about why the hell Billy Gunn is on TV and not his kids. And look, now his kids on TV. No, I'm good. Just put all in the re-show or pre-show, whatever the hell, the recap, the rerun of that. Just put it on Max so I can watch it. Tell us when that happens, Tony. All right, so this is a 4-way tag team match. 4-way. I don't think it's elimination. They should do that too. They do a lot of 4-way matches that, the first team that wins essentially wins the match. They should start doing 4-way elimination style matches. That would be dope. But anyway, they got a 4-way going on. Gates of Agony versus the Guns and the Crew, which is on Andretti and what's my man's name? I can't remember his name. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't remember his name. Anyway, Crew. And like I said, Big Bill and Brian Keefe. So, again, these guys wouldn't be on Dynamite like that. They wouldn't have the TV time. So that's why Collision serves a purpose. All right, Guns, Brian Keefe. All right, there goes a tag. It's not a cutter. That's a neck breaker. Okay, come Big Bill. Big Bill. Who should be a main roster guy, singles guy. But he's in this tag team vortex. Jericho vortex. This chat thing. Oh, what just happened?
There was a tag made that the official called Brian Keefe a legal man, but right now, wait a second.
Ooh.
We thought we would see this, but not so soon. And as this continues, incredible.
All right. Now it's a Donnybrook on the outside. Question is, will there be shenanigans? All right. We don't want to hear any Chili's commercials. Damn, I remember when Chili's used to be good, yo. Chili's used to be so fire, yo. And then it's the shits now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. I think it's maybe because you get older and your taste buds change and the way things go in, the way things go out, pause, is a lot different than it did when you were in your 20s. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe that's why that stuff don't taste as good as it used to. Well, no, not just that. A lot of shit is processed too. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, this commercial, AEW Collision on a commercial break. So I'm talking a little bit about that, the show, and a little bit about it, a lot of everything, as the weed begins to slowly seep in, and I get a little more, chill. But yeah, man, professional wrestling is definitely at its best right now. It's feeding families in the industry and outside of it. That's how big it is. So you got to respect it. And a lot of people want to get involved, a lot of celebrities. Hell, Jelly Roll is the next celebrity who's trying to get involved in this because of his passion and love of the business. He grew up on it, and he's putting the work in. Got to give him credit. I watched a little bit of that interview with McAfee on his show, on the McAfee show. And also, McAfee talked about, I'm jumping around a little bit, but McAfee was talking about why he's on his sabbatical, which is pretty interesting. I'm surprised that hasn't come up a lot, but he talked about his sabbatical like, yo, I was running crazy. I had to sit down, and he had a lot of personal shit going on, but he was running real crazy, doing that and doing the college football and doing his show and then running his business and then being a dad and a new dad and all this other shit. He had to slow down. He had to sit it down for a little bit. But hey, the product didn't suffer. Shit, Corey Graves finally is sitting in the seat he should be sitting in to begin with. So things worked out a little bit. And then you can have, you know what I'm saying? You can have McAfee come in and do special matches only. You know what I'm saying? As like a special, guest, really. All right, we back. We bike. Four-way still going. Again, I don't know who the hell is supposed to be. Let me see who's headlining this. See who's headlining this show.
Making sure that there is no one for Colton to track. Big Bill, one man, not so easy to knock off the eight.
I'll find the card here, see who the hell is. Okay. I had to pull up the match card. So we got Roosh versus, Shibata. I don't think that happened yet. And you got Max Caster. I haven't seen him yet. And we have the main event, which is John Callis' family, essentially. With Hechicero, Josh Alexander, Ricky Romero, and my man, Storm. Lance. Not Lance, but, I can't remember his name either. But Jet Speed, what's his name? Mascara Dorada. Damn, I'm butchered the shit out of his name. And then Bandito, ROH World Champion. That's gonna be good. Damn, did we see that already? I think they did that. They just changed out Trent Beretta on the Don Callis side. So that's kind of a redo match. So I guess Bandito's supposed to get his win back. Let's go.
And the Redwood has just been demolishing.
So whoever wins this match, what does that mean? Like, did they get a shot at the tag team championships or? Oh shit! That's a good spot.
A pounce, a shoulder tackle, if you will, sent Big Bill flying in the air.
Holy shit! Big Bill was going for it, and they got shoulder tackle over the damn announce table. It's a good spot. Damn, it's getting cold as hell up in here. I'm gonna have to come cut the damn AC off. I'm right underneath the AC, so, well, not underneath it, but shit, that's right here. Uh-oh, shenanigans. Ricochet interfering in the match. Gates of Agony. So the Gates of Agony win this four-way match. So thanks to Ricochet. Oh, so that's what the money was for. So it's $200,000. You know what? I don't like this money gimmick unless it's real. If he was really giving the athletes, the wrestlers, this money, it would really be dope. Like, I don't care if it's coming from him or a sponsorship or whatever. That would be dope. But because if you're not doing that, then just stop doing that shit. I don't like those cash prize gimmicks. Because it's like, if you're not doing it, just, if you're not going to do it for real, don't do it at all. This is a good video package of the patriarchy getting rid of Christian Cage. And here's Max Caster out here to do his shtick. It's getting over. This shtick is getting over, but at some point he's going to have to win.
And I know that life in the Midwest can get so boring, but lucky for all you Maximaniacs in the Windy City, Platinum Max is bringing some excitement, and you get to chant my name.
Shit.
Let's go, Max.
You're the greatest wrestler alive.
Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive. Let's go, Max. Guys, stop. Stop. Guys, that was bad. Guys, I'd rather watch Angel Reese struggle to make a basket than listen to you guys struggle to do my chants.
That's some Hill shit to say.
Wow. Well, anyway, let's get down to business. This is the Platinum Max Open Challenge, so let's put 5 minutes on the clock. And let's see
Who's going to come out this week?
5 with the best wrestler
Jay White.
alive.
Jay White comes out, that'd be dope.
Best wrestler alive survived 5. I'm thinking that's kind of the way it should be. Unfortunately, that side has worked out.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, dear.
Accompanied by Roderick Strong from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, weighing 206 pounds, Kyle.
He should push Kyle O'Reilly. He's solid, yo.
One of the great fighters, and I mean fighters that you will find in all elite wrestling. Caster unhappy. You've got to admire Caster's gumption. Continuing with this open challenge. You can't be prepared to truth when your opponent. He has no idea who's
Yo, Roddy Strong, this song, this theme song is hard. I like that Kyle O'Reilly came out with it.
Can you imagine having to call a wrestling show and not knowing what the matches are beforehand? Okay, I see that, but I don't know if it's gumption or bravado. I think it's heroism. I think it's stupidity.
I wonder how long this stick is gonna go on for Max Caster. Like if they, like, it is actually getting over a little bit because people are chanting when he does that stupid ass chant he started. He got it over. So like, you know what I mean?
New Japan, and there goes a crash and burn. Yeah, Caster.
Hey, Kyle! Clock's ticking! You can't survive!
Uh-oh. Hey, well, that's a good idea. Run around for 5 minutes, and you can win it. Hey, whatever it takes.
Stop! Okay!
He's over here running around the ring.
Max Caster's father is an NFL legend, so what do you think? Roderick Strong tripped him up.
Roddy Strong tripped him while he was running around, running from Kyle O'Reilly around the ring to try to waste the clock. Oh,
Kicked in the face, why don't you? Well, the time's ticking down, though. Kyle O'Reilly got to get Max Caster back in the ring. Some of the comments earlier.
I like Kyle. Yeah.
Anthony Bowens and, of course, Billy Gunn. How obsessed did Anthony Bowens?
Oh shit, he's got the
Former tag team partner. Very upset. Bowens that turned on Caster. I'm not so sure I see it that way, but this a plaque that trademark he applied for. Straight in the eyes over the official. Distracted. Can Kyle O'Reilly survive another 3 minutes?
Max.
Caster. How is Caster going to put him away? They're chanting for Max Caster. Many of them here might call him a job. Nope. Didn't have the leverage.
Oh, tap it. Yo, Max Caster can't catch a break, man. Gucci Katami, armbar, tap out. 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Very interesting onlookers here. Look at this. Members of the conglomeration. Hologram issue.
Hologram
We will see
and Ishii.
those men in our main event still to come tonight.
I'd love to see. I'd love to see where Tony Khan is bringing this whole Max Caster gimmick. Where does he see this in the next 6 months? Right? Because it's getting over. It's slowly getting over, but at some point, there's gonna have to be a cliff, a plot line to this. Like, at some point, he's either gonna get over a lot more to the point where you're gonna have to maybe turn him. Maybe a heel comes out and beats him up and disrespects him, and then it gets the crowd behind him. Like, hey, that's not nice or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what direction Tony Khan is going with Max Caster, because at some point, shit, it's been how long now? He's been losing matches. Hell, it's been like a year now of just losing matches. And it's like, bro, you know what I mean? At some point, you want to get a payoff with this. And I don't see the payoff at this point. I just see this dude losing all the time. But he's funny. He is funny. He's become the comedy relief of the show. Hands down. And ain't even close. Like, hell, you could make an argument. He's I don't know if Anthony Bowens, his former partner, or Max Caster, I would love to know. Excuse me. I would love to know who's more over as far as who's getting more views, who's getting more attention, who's getting more. Because if you love him or not, Max Caster has his own fucking segment. Like, it's a 5 minute segment where he's goes out there, he gets mic time, and yeah, he's losing, but he's on TV every week. That is the number one key in professional wrestling. You want to be on TV as much as possible. So he's on more TV, albeit losing. He's on TV more than Anthony Bowens. That's the crazy irony of that. And Anthony Bowens is supposed to be getting the quote unquote big push. Maybe he's not. Maybe all of this is for them all to eventually come back together and reform the tag team, the Acclaimed. And then they take the belts from the Hurt Syndicate. Whoa. Maybe the Hurt Syndicate goes on a long run. And then it brings the Acclaim back and they win the belts. That would be crazy. I said it first if it happens. You heard it here first.
You know, it's not that hard. I'm not that hard to watch. Ricochet, you want to stick your nose in the Bang Bang Gang.
You know, I know you're talking about Ricochet. What are you sticking your nose in my business, huh? Why don't you stick your nose right there?
Now that's the crazy. Now that's the crazy Juice Robinson that I remember. All right. So my theory was off. The juice is still loose, apparently. All right. Here comes Dragalisto, Roosh, and Mercedes Monet's new man, the Beast Mortos. Talk about winning in life. Shit, if I was the Beast Mortos, I'd be like, look, man, hey, you can put me on whatever part of this card you want to put me on, dog. I'm fucking Mercedes Moné. So I'm winning in life. Shit, I'm winning even when I lose. It's hard to argue that. Shibata son. Katsuyori Shibata. I ain't gonna lie, man. It feel good to live stream, yo. Feel good to live stream sometimes, you know. Share some energy with y'all. Samoa Joe be filming a lot of content with Twisted Metal. That dude get written off a lot. I can't. Hey, gotta get that bag, dog. Oh yeah, Shibata and Roosh are gonna. They gonna. Oof. Shibata ate that shit.
his feet. No, once more. Roots wanted to go to the ropes. Shibata held off.
Shibata with them Shibata chops.
Wait a second. Hit the ropes and come back.
All right, so Shibata and Roosh are just chopping the shit out of each other. A rolling fist. I knew it. I knew these two was gonna beat the shit out of each other.
Taking his time there. Shibata, we mentioned him many times, as Ward mentioned again, trained by Antonio Inoki. Battled back from a severe brain injury that took him out about 4 years. But he has come back better than ever.
The fact that he was trained by the great, rest his soul, Antonio Inoki, is crazy. Shibata, I'm talking about. Ooh. Oof. Oof. Yo, if I was a wrestler, it is I'd see freaking Roosh on the card. I'd be like, oh, that's gonna be a long night. Cause Roosh, man, he is physical. Cabrones. Oh shit, boot to the face by Shibata. Let's go. Making his return. Making his comeback.
Carrying the trios title that he retained alongside Samoa Joe, as you mentioned, and Hobbs at All In. It was the collision before All In. Wow. And Shibata faced off against his former
Shibata.
kid that saw Kid defeating his
Shibata. Now he getting his shit off.
after a low blow and giving him the advantage. I don't know if I've ever seen Roosh done like this since his arrival in AEW. That's what you call getting beat and pulling the post. And Shibata right now, sitting, ruling the
These dudes is gonna be physical as possible. Okay, commercial.
Once in a lifetime is never enough. Never enough.
Commercial break. So yeah, man. Commercial break. What I was gonna talk about. So far this stream is holding up. I like this little software. It just don't have any of the features, man. I wish I had all the little cool little widgets and stuff set up. I don't really have those setups. You know, they went on a commercial break, so I was just looking around at the new software that I'm messing with. Everything seems to be holding up real nicely. Everything's going good on the stream. Seeing stats, seeing some people who did decide to stop by. Yeah, man. Just like I said, man, Saturday, kicking it on a Saturday night, watching some AEW Collision, and smoking some high grade, and just shooting the shit with y'all, man. Like I said, man, I'm here to take some comments, some questions, some thoughts, anything right now. This is just what we do. Man, I got this chill vibe in this space right here. I don't even know why. I don't even know why this is the first time I've done a lot of this in this space right here in this living room. This is not a green screen, y'all. But AEW is putting on a nice little show. It's good to have the show back on a Saturday. You know, they had a lot of those shows they had to put on Thursday because of NBA when it was around, and then other special shows as far as baseball and the All-Star festivities of last week. So to get it back on Saturday is key. I know a lot of cats who like to pick sides in this wrestling business, which I think is fucking weird. It's awesome. If you love professional wrestling, it's awesome to have a big promotion like AEW doing a show on a Saturday. Like I said, Saturdays suck, man. There used to be great programming that came on Saturdays. Nowadays, Saturdays have become an off day. You know, it seems like, and the crazy thing is like, bruh, you know, not everybody go out and shake their ass. So, a lot of people like to sit back and get a lot of their entertainment on the weekends because they running around all week. And if it ain't shit to really see or be entertained by on a Saturday, then, you know. So yeah, live stream it is, motherfuckers. Live stream it is. We back from commercial, and these two are still chopping the hell out of each other. Ice baths for everybody. Tony, you got that wrong right. This is assault.
Drop kick in the corner. Shibata.
Oh.
How about that? The horns back to Roosh. Never seen that ever in AEW. Vertical suplex, almost like a brainbuster. 1, 2. Was dropping straight down on his head.
Trapping the arm.
These two, man.
Shibata keeping Roosh much closer to the mat. Made the impact a little more dangerous.
These two are.
Decision now hanging in the balance. We're looking for more of a traditional vertical, but instead.
Ooh, a reverse vertical suplex by Roosh. Another. He's doing a Three Amigos. Up, reversed. Shibata. Now he's going for a Three Amigo.
Nothing charming about it.
Roosh, they still holding on to each other, doing suplexes. Shibata gets that suplex off. Yeah, this dude's got cardio. Kick out and rise up from the dead like the Undertaker. Oh.
This bull will not be tamed.
German suplex. Boy, there's a lot of no selling going on.
And they go back to slugging it out again. Oh, a headbutt. And that caught, I think, caught Shibata in the eye.
Lying right there it is. Sleeper hold in the center.
Absolutely.
This could be it. Shibata has beaten a lot of people with this.
Here comes Dragalista. Draliska. I said Dragalista. What the fuck? Rope break.
Paid off the official here, not throwing that one out.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Bit more used to the rules. I think he wants to give Shibata the chance to win.
Don't blame him. What a match. We are seeing Snapmare over. And here comes the PK. No! Not, as you can see, Shibata off his feet. Shibata tried to hang on to the ropes. Bruce sends him back to the other side. Oh, look at this. Right on top of the trapezius. Right on
I don't know who the hell's gonna win this match. Oh.
the jaw. The horns. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Replenished this slugfest.
God. It took the whole LFI to interfere in the match. They ran in the ring and interfered in the match. Damn near. And then the ref didn't even call the match off. It was a solid match other than that weird part. Oh, they want the trios belts. Oh, shit. Oh, come Hobbs. I was about to say, where the fuck Hobbs at? Yeah, because there's no Samoa Joe right now. Hobbs got to come out and help his mans. Whew. Yo. Rush's chest looked like roast beef. I'm telling you, shit, and Shibata chest don't look as bad as Rush's chest. Yo, them Japanese, them Japanese wrestlers from New Japan, bro, and Noah, what DDT, all them places, but specifically New Japan, them dudes train different. Like, yo, them two dudes was chopping the shit out of each other equally. And Roosh hit hard. And Shibata hit hard as well. Shibata chest didn't look like Roosh chest. That tells you how hard Shibata hits. Like, bro, these dudes, man, and that's how New Japan wrestle. They wrestle stiff. That's what they call stiff. Like what WWE gets to see with Gunther is what AEW fans and fans of New Japan Pro Wrestling see on a nightly basis. They see stiff wrestling, pause, on a nightly basis. Where it's like the impact is real. Like, yo, we gonna forearm each other. We're not gonna lean it all the way in, but we gonna, you know what I'm saying? And them chops, ain't no holding back on that. Those chops is real. You can't fake the damn chops. I wouldn't want to take one of those either, by the way. But yeah. Let's look at the stream. Concurrent streams. Okay, let's go. This is alright. I don't hate this software here. You know what I'm saying? Let me move this down. This looks pretty good here. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Saturdays. What y'all got going on out there? What's going on out there? It's middle of the damn summer. It's hot as hell. I'm in the Northeast. I don't know where y'all at, but it's been kind of hot out here. It's been one of them summers already. Not a big fan of the humidity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the show's still on commercial, so this is what you get. You get Chuck unplugged. But yeah, this is it's a good. I think AEW has got some good stuff, man. It's good to see Jon Moxley not have the belt right now, and it's good to see Hangman, who seems to be their guy. The crazy thing is, I don't even think Hangman is. I think he might have just turned 30, or he might be under 30 still, or whatever the case may be. Dude is still mad young, which is crazy. Like, AEW got some top stars. All their top stars are really under the age of 35. If you want to, discount Jon Moxley, Hangman, Swerve Strickland, MJF, all of those wrestlers are under the age of 35. All hovering around the age of 30. Swerve is the oldest out of those three. Here comes Hangman. Speaking of, actually no, I said Hangman. Hangman is not until Wednesday. But this is the main event. The Callis family. So yeah, reports are saying that Hechicero now is like a dual star. AEW is, so he'll be doing dual work at AEW more often because he's got a dual contract now. So he's going to get pushed. I don't mind that. I like Hechicero, man. Shit, I was actually trying to find some of his merch one time last year when he wrestled Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. And his merchandise was just all wonky, and I don't know how they do it in Mexico, but that shit didn't make sense to me. He was like, I guess you had to buy the merchandise on the Instagram page, but it wasn't like a buy button. It was like you got the email. I mean, I was like, dude, man, I might want to just get a fucking T-shirt. Like, I don't want to go through all of this. Just make a button so I can buy your merch. So now that he'll be on the show more often, now hopefully you can probably get some merchandise a little easier. That's my whole point, you know what I'm saying. Dorada looked nice against Kyle Fletcher. Bandito. Bandito. Let's fucking go, bro. Bandito. Bandito. I like Bandito, yo. He's a unique. If he was, I will say this: if Bandito was in WWE, woo! And I'm not talking about the way they push him. I'm talking about the way they would sell his merch, because he has a unique look. That little outlaw look he got. His mask looks like a bandana. Like his actual luchador mask is made in a way that makes it look like he's always wearing a bandana over his mouth or face. It's crazy. It's dope. WWE is selling shit out of them masks. So Tony Khan, man, I just don't want him to drop the ball with Bandito like he did with the Lucha Bros. He should have Bandito. I like the fact that he got Hechicero and Bandito feuding against each other. That's going to be a really good match when they meet for that Ring of Honor World Championship. That's going to be solid. I see what Tony Khan trying to do. You get a lot of them little luchadors from CMLL and put them motherfuckers right on Ring of Honor. Right behind the paywall, it's fine. They can serve a purpose because Ring of Honor, it's not like they got a lot of talented wrestlers there. They don't. I'm talking about wrestlers that can sell some merch, put some asses in seats. These luchador dudes, man, if you put them on Ring of Honor too, maybe you'll get some more subscribers. Shit, for nothing. Listen, man, luchadors, they put on some great matches. Wow. Lance Archer, that's his name. I called him Lance Storm earlier. His name Lance Archer. I'm going to turn this fucking AC off. I'm cold as a motherfucker. I'm about to go pee. I'll be right back. Chat. I'll be back, chat.
On the other side goes Rocky Romero. Lance Archer, that
is coming back for more, trying the double choke slam, but it was a thrust kick, triple drop kick. Hechicero from behind.
Wow, everyone impressed except Hechicero, who just slowed down his opponents.
Hechicero goes out. Over the top. Punch into the rubber body. And the fans are out. Another great crowd here in Chicago. We are back on Wednesday. And next
All right, I'm back. I had to go to the bathroom real quick.
the following Wednesday.
All right, I'm back. Had to go to the bathroom real quick. You know. Shit. Damn, have anybody been tagged in yet? It's just Hechicero and Bandito been going at it. Now it's just a melee. All right. Backbreaker. Flatliner. All right, another dude that this cat, Tony Khan, got to do something with is Josh Alexander. This dude was Mr. TNA. And you got this dude right now playing around as an extra in the Dallas Callis family. You can't do it. Can't do it. This is gonna be a commercial break now. Another one. Gotta put the granola away. Sorry about that. But yeah, yo, you can't do it. You can't have these top stars playing ancillary characters. You gotta have them do something meaningful. Josh Alexander again was Mr. TNA. You know, he's not one of the younger guys like Osprey and Swerve and MJF. Some of the names I named already. He's not that. He's a little older, but he's well established, and you gotta at least put him in some more main programs with some more of your wrestler types. Like, I'm just trying to think off the top of the head who I'd love to see Josh Alexander in a feud with. Like, you know, I mean, he can do some good work with Osprey. He can do some good work with, you know, maybe Kenny when he comes back. You know, he can do some stuff, and you want to utilize him in a way. Because I don't know, man. He's I don't know if I see World Championship in Josh Alexander's future when it comes to AEW's concerned. But, you know, when it comes to that Unified Championship, yeah, why not? Why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? And Swerve is going after Okada, or, you know, that's going to be a program that can put Josh Alexander in the picture now, too. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. See, you just want to utilize these guys. There's a lot of, like I said, AEW, man, they is loaded to the brim when it comes to talent, yo. There's a lot of cats that they can use that they still not utilizing, you know. Wardlow's done filming and doing all that stuff as a Gladiators, the reboot, the reshow. They shot a lot of stuff that has all wrapped up. Camille is coming back. You got Wardlow now. You know, what are you going to do with Wardlow? You know, you've dropped the ball. Tony Khan, unfortunately, has dropped the ball a million times with Wardlow. So, you know, you got to make right when he comes back, or you just, I don't know what that's going to be like, but you got to do right by him. Yeah, but other than that, so far it's been a really cool show. Solid show so far. I will give him credit though. Tony Khan's booked Speedball, and putting Speedball with Mike Bailey has been a good move for both guys, because it's gotten both guys on TV every week, both shows, and that's a good thing. They should be. They workhorses. And when you got workhorses like that, you go and let them fucking do what they do best, and that's go work. And Tony Khan's been doing that. Gotta give him credit for that. Because Speedball, I didn't really like his gimmick. You know, I didn't really like his whole Karate Kid gimmick. Well, that's what I kind of looked at it as before. But, yo, when I started watching him on the indies a little bit more, seeing him in GCW, seeing him in other organizations, and putting on real legit matches. He was in TNA. He had the X Division Championship for a little bit. I seen him do some solid matches, man, and I was like, oh, okay, I respect him. Like, you know, I respect him. And then I started to respect his Karate Kid gimmick a little more because he actually does know Muay Thai or whatever the hell a martial art form he knows. But he knows that shit. So, hey, man, solid dude. He actually did a show out here in one of the indie promotions that I could have went to and that I didn't go to. But, you know, that's another story. Uh-oh. Are they going to let Hechicero beat Bandito again? Oh, Cold Red. Look, the crowd is into this. Yeah, this Dorada good, dude. It's not that. Whoa. This Dorada dude ain't that bad. Yo, CMLL is the better branch. Yo, people started to go crazy when WWE bought AAA. And AAA ain't got no fucking body. All the really good luchadors, all the credible luchadors are in CMLL. So if WWE bought CMLL, now that would have been something. That would have been something. But AAA ain't shit. I'm sorry. The promotion ain't really got nobody there. You know, they got what's my man name? Makingo. They got Makingo, but he was in AEW and wrestled a few times, and, you know, he's been in the indies. Damn. Nice kick by Bandito. Mike Bailey. Ninja. Oh! This has broken down into a Donnybrook, a melee. This is a melee. It has completely broken out. Stacked. Archer. Nope. Damn, what a drop kick. You know what? Whoa! What a freaking moonsault off the second rope to the outside by... Not Mike Bailey, but the other guy. Sliced bread. I'm sorry, it's a lot happening in this match. I'm trying to give it some commentary and some announcing, but man, there's a lot going on at one time. Uh-oh. Oh! Crowd is going, this is awesome, Chance. Now everybody's getting super kicked. There go Bandito. Oh, Plex. 21 Plex. Dorada. Yo, this crowd is live. Oh! Shooting star Pretch. Yo, the crowd loved it. Crowd loved it. This match was high octane, to say the least. Look, but he's building the match between Hechicero and Bandito for the Ring of Honor World Championship. So this is what this is all about. Now they're talking about the build-up, and that is it for that show. They actually did it. So yeah, there's that show. That's the end of the AEW show. I think it was a solid show for a lot of the guys and girls who don't normally get on a Dynamite show. But yeah, I can run through like a quick review real quick. Why not, right? So, first and foremost, what do we want to go through here? Let's see here. Ooh. Let's see here. Do. Yeah, what a solid match. Trying to see who got any. Anywho, yeah, Collision was solid. It was none of the main stars on the show tonight. I thought it would be some. I mean, Moxley showed up. Yo, that dude Moxley, yo, he don't take a night off. He don't take a night off. Think about it. No real big star. Like none of the main card guys was on tonight. You didn't see MJF. You didn't see the Hurt Syndicate. You didn't see Hangman on the show. You didn't see, the Bucks or Swerve, Osprey. None of the main card, main event players. And granted, it's Collision, and then you just came off your biggest show of the year last week. But for Jon Moxley to show up anyway, he's being one of the main stars. He was just the former world champion, had the belt for 9 months. And he's just showing up on this random Saturday where all these mid-card guys are performing and trying to get their shit in. It speaks a lot about Jon Moxley. He really loves this shit. Like, he fucking eat, breathes, and sleeps professional wrestling. Like, I can imagine what the hell Renee Paquette be going through with Jon Moxley. She probably be. I know she at this point where she don't tell him what to do, obviously, like, because he's just a guy like that who loves the business the way he loves the business of professional wrestling. You can't get you could not get that out of him. Like, that's something that's just in you until death, really. And that's how Death Riders, right? But yeah, that's him. That's just credit to him for even wanting to do the show. Like, for him to be there. That was a random Saturday, and the tickets was probably cheap. They probably didn't even expect to see really anybody on the card that was a main star. So for Mox to just show up the way he did and early in the show. Now, granted, he showed up early. Probably got the help out of there and back to his hotel. But yeah, it was a solid show. AEW Dynamite, hit your saddle. I'm not going to really break down the whole show. Like I said, you got a whole economy of people who break down this wrestling stuff. I just like to have fun with it because I got a lot of other stuff that I like to talk about and like to focus on. But it was an interesting show. Good guy team wins with Bandito and the others, and versus the Adonis Cal's family. They got their win back from Dynamite. Yeah, so it was solid. So now let's get into this other stuff. Because it was an interesting week of just topical stuff as far as Epstein's concerned, the Trump administration, the whole nine. Hopefully, hold on. Let me try to pull up some stuff. I want to pull up some news articles since we're up late and we're still discussing all of this stuff. Uh, let's see here. So yeah, man. As far as this whole Epstein thing is concerned, I gotta touch on it a little bit because it's just been a circus. It's been an absolute circus. It would be crazy not to even talk about it and give it a little bit of time because it's crazy how everything has kind of unfolded in the world of. We talk about professional wrestling. We just did the sports and all of that. Um, as far as the show is concerned, with Collision, but yo, it's just crazy. We've had a week of Jeffrey Epstein, and as far as the files of the Epstein files being non-existent, and then suddenly being existent, and but not all the way on the up and up because other administrations were involved, all this other jazz and all this other bullshit. It's all bullshit, obviously. Like, take your personal fandom out of politics. You should never have fandom involved in politics. We talk about professional wrestling, right? And how that has become tribal. It's no different as far as what we've experienced in politics, obviously. But when it comes to certain things, it shouldn't be a tribalism involved. It should be black and white. As far as this Epstein thing is concerned, I think a lot of people look at that as black and white. It's like, bro, don't believe your lying eyes is what the government is trying to give you to believe, and it's like, yo, this is crazy to see how you're gonna tell us as an American public, don't believe your lying eyes, don't believe what we just seen. With all of these dots, when two plus two equals two, 2 plus 2 equals 4, and the government is telling you 2 plus 2 equals 5. That's what they're telling you, basically. And it's bullshit, obviously. And it almost makes you wonder why, for obvious reasons. We could talk about money and power and as far as race dynamics and all of this stuff, but it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that when it comes to the Epstein stuff. For me, I thought about, like, yo, what if it's just a counterintelligence program that the homeboy was running, Epstein, and it was a government, foreign government involved in compromising, catching, and the intelligence program. It was a government program, a foreign government program involved in gathering counterintelligence on pedophiles. Powerful people involved in the government, powerful people in general. And that's what it is. So when you have a treasure trove of a bunch of compromising intel from Epstein and whoever else he was underneath, it makes things a little tricky as far as you divulging all of that information to the public. So, yeah, man, we're seeing new things every day when it comes to our government and when it comes to our society. Every day. So nothing surprises me, and nothing should surprise you. Now, that's a great way to segue into the next thing I wanted to talk about, which is what I actually want to talk about, is hip hop had an incredible week. Hip hop had an incredible week, y'all. I want to talk about that too. Hip hop has had an incredible week. Um, you had the Clips last week drop something incredible. Dropped their long anticipated album that they haven't. They hit the last full length Clips album, studio produced album, was almost 15 years ago. And for me, like a Clips fan, to see these guys come out, see any new music like come out from the Clips at all is a big deal, especially if it's one of your best acts, your best, one of your favorite acts. Me talking about myself, So seeing these guys come out and deliver the way they did, yo, was just impressive, yo. And it made me, as a former artist myself, it made me proud to be a fan of hip hop and be so entrenched in it since I was a young kid. Shit, I grew up. I was a fan of fucking Crisscross. You know what I'm saying? Crisscross was dope. Shit, when you grew up in the '90s, you was a '90s kid. Crisscross was it in the early '90s. MC Hammer was it in the early '90s. But as far as mainstream was concerned, yeah, that shit was hip hop. People tried to shit on MC Hammer like MC Hammer wasn't hip hop. He was. He just was more than hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up in that era, and then the era, of course, of NWA and Death Row. That's what that's what I grew up in. And of course, Nas and Jay and Big and all of that. So that's my lineage. So these guys follow that same lineage. That's the point. They follow that same lineage. That's why they've been able to have the longevity that they've been able to have because they do it the right way. This is how you make albums. This is how albums used to be made. Classic albums used to be made this way. Time has to be put into classics. You can't just fucking microwave a classic. If you want a nice dish, you want a 5-star class dish, something that can blow your socks off when you taste that motherfucker, time was put into it. In order to have that gourmet dish be the top of the top, time was put into it. And that's what you get from classics, time. And you could tell by this. They made this a year ago. A year ago. And they sat on this shit for an entire year. There was no major leaks. Credit to them in their camp and Pharrell. That's how these dudes roll. This is how music used to be made. When you put time and energy into it. And by the way, my favorite part, and one of my favorite parts about the album, other than the production, which you can tell was going to be awesome anyway because it's Pharrell. Let God sort them out, by the way. Go get that. Don't just stream it, buy it. This is one of those that's worth buying. They not paying me a red penny, but that's how much love I have for this group. It's one of my all-time favorites. They do it right. If you want to know what hip-hop, the essence is, and how it should be done, just buy Let God Sort Them Out by the Clips. Excellence right there. So I'm not giving no album review, but this shit came out this week, and it's what I've been playing all week. Now, some other stuff that I've been playing, of course, I got to shout out. We talking about Hip Hop Week. I'm about to shout out Benny the Butcher, Summertime Butch, another nice album. What you can expect from Benny the Butcher, man. I mean, Benny the Butcher is solid. I think if he had more commercial success, if he had one hit, commercial hit, and again, I don't care, and I know he probably doesn't care. He shouldn't care as a artist like he is, a type of artist he is. He shouldn't care. As long as you got your main base, your cult rabbit fans, your cult rabbit following, it'll carry you on for a lifetime. You know, that's how all the true greats withstand the test of time, like the Clips and others like them. They have their core group that they cater to. They not making music for everybody, and they don't want everybody to like their music. They cater to their group. And that's what Benny the Butcher does. That's what all the cats from Griselda do. They cater to their core group. If you happen to fuck with they shit, then that's cool. Outside of their group I'm talking about, then that's cool. But other than that, bruh, this wasn't made for you anyway. That's true artistry. Making what you want to make for yourself and making music that your true followers, not even followers, but just fans, family, whatever you want to call them, making that music for them. And then if everybody else somebody else want to come in and peek inside of the tent and be a part involved in that, then that's cool. But if not, whatever. That's true artistry to me. So Clips, Summertime Butch 2 with Benny the Butcher, another example of great artistry. East Coast rap, who else can drop that? It was pretty good. More Griselda stuff, of course. But I ain't really been listening to too much stuff. I ain't listening to Travis Scott stuff because I mean, Travis hasn't really made anything compelling for quite some time. And I'm a Travis Scott fan. I've listened to the stuff from early on, and when he was actually hot, like when he was Rodeo, and of course Astro World, and all that classic stuff that he came out with when he was actually inspired, and when he had the right team around him, he made a lot of the better his most you know his best work. And he doesn't have the same team around him and the same type of swag that he had before. You know what I mean? So the music has suffered. And I love the fact that when I was watching Elliot Wilson on that show, The Bigger Picture, and he went off and he was talking about the scams that go on with the billboard and the system and the new rules and how that is worked out, and how Travis Scott has essentially mastered the new rules of the billboard, the new billboard rules, and how he's been selling merchandising packs and getting his shit off as far as his records and album sales, inflating the numbers essentially. Like, yo, buy this shirt and I'm gonna give you a CD that you're never gonna play, but that's gonna count. I only want the shirt. I don't give a shit about the CD. I want the shirt. But I'm getting the CD, and guess what? Since I bought the shirt, I technically bought the CD. And now that counts as a quote unquote album sale. I think that's horse shit. But, in the old days that mattered because people actually used those CDs. Because people had CD players. You looked around lately? You've seen any new cars in the last 5 years? Do you think the motherfuckers carry CDs players in them? No. So that billboard rule is dumb and it doesn't make any fucking sense. So that's was this. I was thinking about Jay-Z when he started shitting on Billboard like 15 years ago. I think he was on the Black Album shitting on them, or I don't remember what album it was, but Jay-Z was shitting on Billboard for decades, saying that it's all bullshit. All the numbers is bullshit. Not all of them essentially, but the top spots, a lot of finessing, a lot of hocus pocus behind closed doors went on for those few artists or a couple of those artists to share to hold those spots. A lot of stuff behind closed doors happens through labels. So, you can't believe these numbers all the way, especially when the merchandise is attached to them. And Travis Scott, credit to him, man, he's hustled the goddamn system. Nobody in their right minds thinks that Travis Scott sold more records than Morgan Waller, who got all the whites in the South, and Justin Bieber. And not just outsell him, but damn near outsell him by 100 units. Come on. So yeah, I don't know. That's why I didn't. And then plus, he didn't have really anything that came out of any importance. There was no real single that caught my attention at the time. So there was nothing really pressed. He hasn't really made any compelling music. Fiend, yeah, Fiend is hot, but that's stealing from freaking Playboy Cardi's whole swag. Like, so I don't know, man. Point is, listen to who you want to listen to. Don't have Billboard dictate who's hot and who's not. So yeah, that's my hip hop week. Clips, Benny the Butcher. That's it. That's all that matters right now, as far as albums is concerned. Until then, until further notice, I put y'all on. I think I'm gonna start talking about um stuff that I've been listening to in a week, like hip hop week. I should start doing that, like a hip hop segment. And I don't know what to call it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just call it this week in hip hop or something like that. And it'll just be what I'm actually paying attention to and what I think um, could come down the road. Yeah, maybe I can do that. Thinking about that in real time. Anyway, I think it's a good enough time for me to get off this stream and see how this came out. Hopefully, it came out well. And like I said, I'm testing out this new software. So, yeah. Thanks for showing up for any of those who did show up to watch me watch the goddamn AEW Collision show. And until my next stream, I think this will be another time if this very soon if this works well. But yeah, until then, I'll catch me on my next stream. Don't forget to follow and subscribe or whatever you need to do on any platform of your choice, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, of course. Expect to see more content in the future. All right, I've been neglecting y'all Twitchers out there, and I'm not gonna do that anymore. I got y'all, trust. All right. Until then, peace out.